Well, hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Roger, and this is your daily tarot map for Thursday, October 15th, 2015, using tarot to create the life you want. Well, I'm back, and I appreciate everybody's well wishes and healing energies that were sent to me over the past week. I really appreciate everybody's support, and I'm definitely ready to get back to the daily tarot map. So this week I'm going to continue our work with the Green Witch Tarot since I broke off in the middle of the week last time. And that is created by Moura with the cards illustrated by Kiri, Ostergaard, Leonard. And the three cards drawn randomly from the deck today were the Star, the Green Man, and the Ace of Athames. So we have two majors appearing in our reading today, so the message may be an especially important one for some of you. So the first card in our draw today is the Star, and what a beautiful card this is. We see here depicted the Fairy Queen pouring out the waters of life to instigate positive change, and that's what this card is all about focusing on positive change in our lives. You know, it's been said that where others see only obstacles, the optimist sees opportunities. So I see this card as telling us that we can take our optimism, our hope, as it were, and turn those dreams into reality. This is a card of empowerment and encourages us, those of us who are optimistic, to take best advantage of the opportunities that come our way. Now, in so doing, it's necessary to be flexible, as suggested by our second card, the Green Man. Now, he's the equivalent of the Fool in the Waite-Smith tradition, and he's here to remind us not to become so fixated on our plans that we're unwilling to change, unwilling to budge. You know, if we do so, we risk opportunities passing us by. Now, I think flexibility is the key here. You know, while it's admirable to have plans and goals and dreams for the future, we have to be willing to change course a bit if the universe takes us in a new direction. You know, I've heard it said that the gods laugh at those who make plans. You know, the plans and goals for our future may not turn out exactly the way we'd envision them, as new opportunities may present themselves along the way, urging us to take a different path or to change course. So again, we want to be willing to be flexible. And given that the Green Man is a card often signifying new beginnings and taking risks, you know, you might want to give some serious consideration to any new ideas or opportunities that pop into your life. Now, speaking of new ideas, the last card in today's draw is the Ace of Athames, the equivalent of the Ace of Swords, a card all about taking those new plans or new ideas to the next level. Now, this card often tells us that with focused purpose and enthusiasm, anything is possible. Now, the Ace of Athames, it's about experiencing a breakthrough, perhaps finally realizing what it is we want to do with our life or what we want our life to be like. You know, if you find yourself in contemplation today, in contemplation mode, be prepared to perhaps experience that aha moment. It will then be up to you to determine what your next step will be. Now, the message today for these three cards is not wanting to change, constantly fighting change, or being afraid to change keeps us stuck. There can be no life without change, and to be afraid of what is new, different, or unfamiliar is to be afraid of life. So today's advice card comes from the Symbolon deck, and the card drawn randomly from the deck was the King's Two Children. So I think this is the second time we've seen this card up here, and it supports nicely the theme of today's reading, I think. Now, this is a card of longing, of hoping, of wishing. Here the prince longs for, aches for, his lady who is on the other side of the water. But he doesn't appear to be doing too much about it. He's just urging and wishing and hoping. Now, there are things that some of us may long for, but Maybe you long to be a popular author or a public speaker. But unless you're willing to put in the time and do the work, nothing will come of it. So this card advises us that it might be time to stop the longing, wishing, and hoping, and start doing. Now, the first step is to ask ourselves whether our goals are actually attainable. And if they are, then determine what steps we need to take to begin making them real. Once we do, who knows what adventures we might encounter on the way there. Maybe we'll find an entirely different princess. And that's it for today. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you click the like button below. And visit my website at tarot-dude.com, where you can find all my contact information. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And it's great to be back. And I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Brightest blessings.